You guys, this is a start of a very exciting vlog. Today we are going to groom, tack up, and ride my horse Edward. I haven't rode him since right when I found out I was pregnant, which was about a year and a half ago. So as you guys saw in the last equestrian video, I lunged him with tack. He looked great. I also lunged him without tack. So today I gave him a week off after that. He is 20 years old, so we don't want to overstress him. I'm now 7 months postpartum, so we're gonna ride him for my first time ever getting back in the saddle. I've been riding horses for about, let's do the math, 26 years. I can't believe I'm saying that, almost 27. So yeah, come along. This is a very exciting vlog for me, and I'm curious how my body's gonna feel, so I'll definitely let you guys know after. And we're gonna take it really easy. I'm gonna ride him in the field here, like an arena. And hopefully we'll be getting on the trail next week. Hopefully, if baby girl is, everything works out today. I'm planning to spend about 2 hours, grooming, tacking him up, riding him, and then untacking him, which riding him should only be about around 20 minutes. We'll do walk, trot, canter. Again, if he's feeling good, that's going to be about it. Then I'll give him a little walk around the field and then bring him in. So yeah, let's get into today's video. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here. The support means a lot. And of course, we post here twice a week, so I'd love to have you part of the family. So make sure you do so. Now let's get going.
So you guys, today is finally the day, and I'm just so excited. I can't say it enough. Again, just some backstory here. Edward was given to me as a rescue horse about 5, almost 6 years ago now, so about 5.5 years for now. As we are going to groom him, I'm going to just basically tell you his backstory a little bit. So if you're not familiar with grooming, you just start with a hard brush and a curry comb, and you just kind of like lift the dirt up and then flick the dirt off with the hard brush. And I'm going to do that all over his body, and then I'm going to pick out his feet and brush his mane and tail. So Edward was given to me about 5.5 years ago. He is a rescue horse. He was found in a Arab village, tied up with his neck. He used to have a really bad scar around his neck, and he was used as kind of a racehorse, and he was in very poor shape. Now he is about 21 years old, and he's still on the thinner side, but that's just because he's an Arabian quarter horse mix, or also known out here as an Egyptian Arabian. So he does not have as much muscle as he used to when I first got him, and since he's had a year and a half off, he's just become a little bit on the skinnier side. So I'm hoping that even though he gets 24/7 forage all the time, I'm just hoping that now that he'll get back into work, he'll maybe get a little bit more muscle tone on there and look a little bit less thin through his hips. I've been told by the vet that he is maybe a little bit thinner just because of his age and that he's been out of work. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, he's just such a good boy. He used to be really hard to handle when I first got him. And he's definitely calmed down, not only with age, but with a lot of training and consistency. And I think our bond has gotten really strong over the years. So to me, he's definitely once in a lifetime horse. I call him my little unicorn. And he is just so much fun. If you guys are new here, I have a huge, basically, horse rescue playlist that you can see all of our adventures together. We've gone many places together. I've even rode him to the beach. I've rode him in the rain. I've rode him so many places around here. And living abroad in a village, it's amazing how beautiful it is out here in the trails. So I highly recommend, if you guys want to watch those videos, I'll definitely pop the playlist at the end of this video. And yeah, we've gone on huge rides with a bunch of people, and it's just been so much fun. So I definitely recommend you guys watch some of those videos. So this is just a nostalgic moment. As you see, we put our Western pad, and I also put a gel pad since he's a little bit on the bonier side right now with no muscle tone. I just want to make it as comfortable as possible for him, especially with his age. He just deserves the best and the most. So I try to give that to him. So you see, I'm just putting the Western saddle on. I'm just adjusting everything, making sure it's comfortable and looking good. And then I'm going to get the girth fixed and put up his girth and his little belly strap. And then we will put his bridle on, and we'll be heading out. So yeah, just to share with you guys that kind of experience. Prince I got 6 months after I got Edward, and that's my black horse that you guys see in the background in this video a little bit. He is also a rescue horse, and he has a lot of issues, neurological issues. Also, he has a really bad history of colic. He used to colic every year with his previous owners. Now I've had Prince for about 5 years. He actually hasn't colicked, knock on wood. So it's just been nice to keep the horses on a 24/7 forage diet just so that they stay healthy. Unfortunately, with their age, it doesn't help them keep weight on as well, but at the same time, the most important thing for me is that they stay healthy and they don't colic and they stay consistent with their feed. It does get really hot out here, so it's really important that they stay hydrated and that they're on a grain-free diet because that can encourage colic. As you can see, I'm just stretching his legs because that just gives a little bit of space where the girth is. So I'm giving him so much love. If you guys know me, you know I'm an animal lover, and on top of it, it's just these kind of moments. Every day that goes by with this horse, you never know when you're going to stop riding, and to be able to start him again and start being able to ride him again is a really special moment for me.
I got my Aria boots. I've worn these literally, I think, my whole life. Not these specific boots. I've had these specific boots for a long time. But this brand, I pretty much always have worn with. There's a hair in my face. Okay. It's pretty hot today. Well, it's hot every day here in the summer. Safety first. I need a new helmet. Drop in the comments your helmet suggestions.
So when I was pregnant, there was a part of me that realized that maybe when I went back to try to ride him, he could not be sound or not want to be ridden anymore just because of his age. I just knew it was a possibility. And after a year and a half of not riding him, I was quite surprised how keen he was to get out. And I mean, I knew him well enough to know that he loves being out on the trail and loves going for rides. And I was kind of surprised he was so okay with the idea of being off for so long, but I feel like he really deserved it. Both of these horses deserved a year and a half off. A lot of people would ask me, they'd be like, you sure that's okay? And I was like, are you kidding me? The black horse was so overworked that he has neurological issues. He gets seizures, he falls, he is basically fully retired. But Edward, my white horse here that you see that us tacking up, he just loves an adventure, and we've just been on so many adventures, like I said before, together. So I'm so grateful that he wants to ride and is willing, and he's so calm and collected with this entire process. As you can see, I'm just checking on my tack, which, you know, if you're an equestrian, you should always check your tack. So other than that, I'm just very grateful to be able to be doing this.
Okay. All right, we're on. He feels excited. I would have totally videotaped me getting on for the first time in so long, but I didn't have the opportunity to film from there because I didn't know how I was going to grab my phone after. So hopefully I'm going to prop you guys up and we will see how it goes. Feels a little stiff, but I'm going to give him a very long walk. This majority of this situation is going to be walking. And yeah. Good boy, Edward. He seems happy. Again, he feels a little tight, but he feels happy. Hey, your brother didn't even realize that you're over here. Here's where the arena was like last time. We're over here, beep beep. Yeah, pretty boy. Alrighty. So I'm hoping I can prop you guys at the end here, if I can reach it. Wow, I can't believe they took all the greenhouses down. The question is, will you let me get to this? Ooh. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, perfect. Perfect swimming. Good boy.
So like I said before, you guys, this is going to be a really calm riding session, about 20 minutes overall. We're going to give him a nice long walk, 5 minutes on both reins. So if you guys want to watch how he stretches out and how he becomes less stiff, you can watch the entire walking part. But if you want to fast forward, after 10 minutes, we're going to do a trot on both sides, and also going to do canter on both sides. With the trot and the canter, I did keep it more minimal, about like 5 to 7 minutes, just because, again, I wanted to make sure that I didn't overdo it with him, and I didn't want to make him sore, and I know he hasn't worn tack in a while, and let alone carried me. I'm a little bit on the heavier side than I was before, so again, just trying to make it as pleasant and as fun as possible, and just give him a good time, which he is excited already.
almost perfect. That's my boy. I'm so proud of him. Only lead word. Telling you, once in a lifetime pony. Just giving a cool down. I'm walking him around the whole field just to cool him off and give him a little trail feeling nature-wise. He's just being such a good boy. I'm so proud of him. Easy does it, buddy. Good boy. It's cooling off. You look so cute, you lead word. Just initial thing that I have to say is when he started, like, I was a little nervous, you know, and being very aware, but when he started cantering, I got this, like, the chills in my body. If you ride horses, you know what it's like, but I'm so proud of him. I'm proud of us. He's like, I just want my food now. It's good. You're going to get your muscle back, buddy. We're going to get out on that beautiful trail. Oh, I can't wait. You still like speeding back home, huh, buddy? Even after that hard work? Of course. Maybe give him a rinse because he's a little sweaty. Maybe a lot sweaty. Good boy. Good boy. By the flag even. The best pony. Tie you up and I rub your face like you love. You wanted now. You were such a good boy. I got your towel and everything. Come. I have your favorite towel. Come on, old man. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Hold on. You need to grab your towel. Good boy. Hold on, let me take your bridle off. Hold on. Hey, word. Hold on, let me get the towel. Hold on. Get your towel. Yeah, I will get your towel. Hold on. He loves when I rub his face. Good boy. You did so good. He is the cutest, funniest thing ever. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you for a great ride, bud. Appreciate it. Anywhere else? Anywhere else, cutie? I'm gonna rinse you because you're very sweaty and you old man. Take your time. It's funny because horses are so smart that it's like they remember everything to the T of how it was before. And as you saw, he just loves his little itches on his face. And that's one of his favorite rewards after a ride. Like before he even can take off his tack and release his girth. But as you see, I'm untacking him. I'm going to put everything away and give him a rinse just because he's a little sweaty and it's hot out anyway. So it's important to me. A little tip for you guys. The most important thing when you ride horse in the weather, especially with older horses, you want to make sure that the degrees and the humidity don't add up over 150. I'm a little bit more particular. I make sure it's not over 130.
But yeah, that's just going to make sure that your horse isn't over exaggerated on a hot, humid day. So as you can see, I also make sure to pick out his feet. Super important after a ride. Make sure there's no rocks in there, anything like that. And overall, you guys, I had to explain my experience just because, yes, I thought it was going to be completely different. I thought I was going to be really out of balance. I thought maybe I was going to feel my pelvic floor. I thought that like I was going to be very unstable. But overall, it was actually really easygoing. I felt really balanced. I felt like I rode, a few months ago, which is pretty awesome. I didn't feel my pelvic floor at all. Maybe my inner thighs a little bit, and a few days after for sure. But other than that, yeah, it was so great to get back in the saddle. I'm just so grateful for everything this horse has done for me and I've been able to do for him. And the fact that we're able to ride again together is so special. And it's just a great moment to be able to just, full circle moment. And we'll see how our journey continues, just because, again, you guys, the most important thing for me is that he's happy and healthy. And I don't want to, push him, especially him being older. So yeah, of course, if you guys have any experience with older horses, definitely drop down in the comments. And again, for me, the most important thing is that he hopefully puts more weight and muscle back on. I'm happy that the vet isn't concerned about it, but at the same time, I'm always worried. I don't like seeing horses' ribs, but they get as much food as they want, which is so interesting. So we'll see how his body changes over time. I did check him a few days later because, of course, I'm editing this video now, and he wasn't so sore and he looks good. So I'll give him the rest of the week off and just start by riding him once a week now. No pressure, no over exercise. I think we'll just go for a trail ride, walking, and eventually he loves galloping down the field. So hopefully we will get to that point again. But thank you again, you guys, for watching. I'll let you watch me rinse the rest of him off, and I'll make sure to also squeegee. Always make sure you squeegee your horses, because the water, if you keep the water on them, it actually holds and traps heat. So you want to make sure you squeegee the water off so that they can cool down, and yeah, just let them enjoy a nice roll after. So yeah, it's been really fun sharing this experience with you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. And get ready for more horsey content. It is coming, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Turn on those bell notifications. We post 2 videos a week here, and your support means a lot to us. Having rescue animals is not always the easiest, so this channel funding our little future animal sanctuary will be pretty awesome. So thanks again, you guys. I'm sure he wants to roll more than the grass. That's a nice patch over there too. Such a good boy. You're a good boy, little Edward. So proud of you. Prince is a little jealous, but that's okay. No way, you're not gonna roll? Don't roll there, go roll over there. You have so much room. Why roll here? Go over there, little. Oh, you crazy. Oh, I'm so happy for you, little. Good boy. Oh, you're such a pretty boy. Just one side? Okay. Okay. Thank you again, little Edward. Appreciate it. You're such a good boy. Thank you, Princey. Yeah, you can play with the hay all you want. Love you, boys. That concludes my first time riding back since I was pregnant.